What's going on, everybody? Got a lot of projects down here in the shop tonight. It is 11:21 p.m. I'm going to be staying up till about 5 a.m. doing all these projects. But we've got laser things doing laser things. Try not to burn our retinas out. I'll take you over there in a second and show you what we got going on. Basically, I'm doing some of these. Not quite this. This was just a mock-up just to see how the laser and the different settings would work. Don't mind the bleed through. I was impatient that night. I'm a very impatient person. I like stuff done like 3 weeks ago. So I tried to paint while the dye was still drying, bled through, looks like garbage, but that's why we do mock-ups. This was not going to be a finished piece. I was just checking the engraving, see how it would do. It's been a while since I've ran the laser machine, so another mock-up, seeing how the dye would look. I think that looks pretty good. See, that's why we test, because that's garbage. So getting the settings honed in, it's a little finicky. It's not like the X-Tool. X-Tool, hit me up. I have messaged you guys to get a sponsorship and hopefully get an X-Tool laser in here. That would be fantastic. Much more user-friendly than the CO2 laser that I'm running. But I'll bring you down here, show you what we got going on. It smells like burnt leather in here, so come on in. It's not that bad. You'll get used to it. Okay, so that was cool. I didn't film any of this, so, well, kind of. The bag was already open. That was my kid, so you haven't missed anything. I haven't opened this bag, but I was getting ready to open this bag when I found out that my timer wasn't, that guy right there wasn't counting. Okay, so Mr. Lightsaber Flashy Burn Your Retinas is over here, just going to town doing his thing. Slower than a snail pace, but, you know, he's doing it, so we're working. That's what we're cutting. Doing a helmet shield. Got a little project going on. Hopefully be doing a lot more of those for this department. It is actually a department that I'm working on, but over here there's a lot of beep boop bop computer analyzing stuff, so kind of figured out where we need to be on that, because that was the first go around, and holy smokes, Batman, yeah, not good. Got a couple other projects over here in Mr. Shaky. We are stonewashing a knife for a police officer. These are some scales I'm going to do. That's going to be sandwiched up against the knife. This is all G10, really nice. So that'll kind of be what you see. It'll be a little bit more polished and refined. That was just a quick hit on the belt sander. Yeah, see, didn't get that. But 220 belt, it'll be a lot more refined than that. But this is what we're here for. Before you all get all crazy down, excuse me, bleep that out. Before you get all crazy down in the comments down below, I know, Chinese, something, I get it. Buy US, support US. I get it. But you also got to hear where I'm coming from here. These stuff, price of everything is ridiculous. Have you gone to the grocery store? Have you tried to buy materials, tools, supplies? I buy a lot of stuff in the shop. Upkeep, new tools, you name it. The stuff is ridiculous. I feel like I got to take a mortgage for some of this stuff. It is double, sometimes triple what it was 12, 18 months ago. So, everybody's been talking about Mr. TEMU. My son calls it the cat and dog shoe place. But can a fella get some stuff halfway decent, cheaper, just to save a buck? Because, again, before you get down below and start giving me a bunch of crap about, hey, you need to stop supporting other countries. I get it. But I am trying to keep my prices stable and not inflate them. I do not want to raise my prices like everybody else is, but if I keep buying products that I normally use, I'm gonna have to, there's no two ways about it. But can I kind of supplement with some of this stuff? Is this stuff any good? I don't know. That's what we're here to find out today, because I don't want to raise my prices this year. I don't want to jack up the cost of sharpening. I don't want to jack up the price of knives. because people are already struggling, and I don't want to make that struggle harder. I don't want to support a different country, but at the same time, something's got to give. We're here to make money at the end of the day and turn out good products. I don't know what the answer is, and I don't want to jack up my prices. So let's dig into these. I forget what some of it is. Some of it I know what it is. Some of it doesn't even have anything to do with knife sharpening or leather. I just saw it. I'm like, hey, let's give it a try. Let's see what we got here. And let's get into these. Okay, got you over here now. So, like I said, you're going to hear the laser doing its thing. It's got a air pump and water pump and ventilation, so it makes noise, but he's fine over there. First thing, I do remember what this is. This is a glass cutter, like a wine bottle cutter. I did open this one already. So the reason I got this is I have some whiskey bottles that I think would be pretty cool if I made into glasses. So very cheap, very thin, but can it just cut a bottle, just score it and crack it? I don't know. We'll find out. So that's for a later date. So again, like I said, some of this stuff has nothing to do with knife sharpening, but you know, they give you that promo code that, hey, if you buy or pick 10 items, you get this much money off. All right, sure. All right, this does have something to do with leathercraft. It is a stitching pony. In first look, actually, I've already looked at this. It's not too bad. It's actually, dare I say, pretty good. It's got good hardware. It's even got a little magnet there for your needle rest. So as you're actually both sides, so as you're stitching, you can set your needle there so it doesn't fall down, and then you have a mile of thread. The only real thing that I have, and it's even got a spring here to, well, kind of. I mean, sort of. Kind of. Good attempt. It does not have leather on the jaws, which, you know, the guy knows how to do some leather work here and there. So just a little contact cement, a little leather on top, be good. But I mean, the wood is fairly nice. No idea what it is, but folds up. You could take it in your backpack, go stitch somewhere. But clamps onto a desk or workbench, anything like that. You have multiple angles that you can set it. Comes with an Allen key so that you can put it in whatever position. And I really like that. I've been looking for something other than the, wherever the heck it is. I can't believe it. But, well, yeah, you know, where I'll be. I don't know where it went, but I have a stitching pony, and it's the type that you'd probably see on Amazon that you sit on, and it's got a jaw similar to this, and you stitch that way. I don't like that. I want to be able to stand up or sit in my chair or move or be able to, you know, do some acrobats while I'm stitching. So seems pretty good. All right, bottles, paint bottles, applicators. This was really cheap, and again, I think this was like 20 bucks. Stitching ponies I've seen on Etsy, I know they're handmade, I know they're made in the USA, but they're over $100. I'm not going to spend that, sorry. Plastic bottles, we got plastic bottles, all sorts of sizes. We got funnels, which that's nice. The other ones that I got did not come with funnels. It's got little needle, very small, like little applicators, flexible, so that's kind of nice. And it's got all different size, I forget the sizes, I think it was like 22 gauge to 22 is small, so bigger the number, smaller, kind of like wire, if you know anything about wire. Then I believe it was 16, or, yeah, bigger the number, smaller. So that's pretty cool. It's got some caps to cap it off when you're done.
then those are what you put the needle or applicator. It's not a needle, but that's pretty nice. This was not much at all. Excuse me. That will definitely be put to use. Again, you buy something like this on the market somewhere else, you're going to be spending much more. Plus, it comes with the funnels, it comes with the other tips, it comes with other things. So, tooling hammer or mallet, whatever you want to call it. I got this because my other one shattered. Well, it took a big chunk out of it. I was hoping this was going to be bigger, so I'm a little disappointed in the size, but it does have a fairly decent amount of weight. It's got a soft surface on it, so it's not going to mar up your stamps and other stuff. But I wish it was a little more girthier. Well, anyway, moving on. What are you? Well, when you need a knife, you can't find a knife. How ironic. You guys were in my way. No idea. Oh, magnets. You always need magnets. These are nice because they're the neodymiums. The strong earth magnets. These are very strong for the size they are. So it'd be nice to hold down materials, hold down, if you put one underneath a mat, then you can put another one on top when you're tracing stuff out. So those are nice. Those weren't very much at all. Put those guys there. Sure they'll disappear. They did look bigger in the picture though. Alright, so this is something I've been wanting to get for a while, but for what it is, they're stupid expensive. Deburring tool. First glance, the cutters are less than ideal. That's pretty rough. So, yeah, they're all pretty rough, but can they just take an edge off or something? I don't know. This is actually $10.95. That was halfway. Try this. Not like the ones you typically find, but I believe you can interchange these. So really all I was getting it for was the handle. So you can store other ones in the end. It feels cheap, but all I need to do is grab some good ones. The deburring heads aren't too bad, too expensive, but yeah, these are pretty daggum rough. I mean, you look at what I just did. I mean, this is S35VN. It's not hard. But I mean, that shot that, so not great, but we can reuse the handle. What the heck is this? Oh. Will they cut? They do cut. Pretty well, actually. Pretty surprised. Does the other one cut? Alright, you get the point. Pretty good. Need them for my sewing machine. So that's what those guys are. Apparently I got more magnets in a really acidy inducing trip. So these are like little pawns, but magnets. Always have apparently 2 magnets. Cool. So that's the first bag. Not bad so far. I mean, saved a lot of money. So these are wooden coasters. These are for Mr. Lightsaber machine over there to kind of play with. Maybe some Christmas gifts. See what we can get ourselves into. Some nippers. So the reason I got those is, let me see how these will work. For these guys, these brass rivets that I use in leather work. And I'm going to say that I'm a little disappointed they are not as big of a head, but you know, for what we're doing, we don't need them to be. But good almighty. I'm going to say no. Because these guys will do better. Alright. So, no. And I mean, you look at... That's a pretty aggressive head. So, not for what I was going to use it for. I just wasted a rivet. But talking about saving money and waste stuff, but it's all for science. What the heck? I don't read. Oh, leather rolling. That's actually pretty decent. That has got some good heft to it. So when you're gluing stuff up, especially when I'm doing my radio straps and I glue two pieces together so that both of them have the nice finished side and you don't have the rough side. A nice roller to make sure you get good contact, especially a heavy one like that. That's actually pretty nice. And these go for a stupid amount from other places. That was a couple bucks. I mean, more than a couple bucks, but. And this is what kind of sparked it all. The #1 edge beveler. This is a no-name, but looks shockingly, and I mean shockingly, like some name brand ones. I mean, right down. So, spot the imposter. Yeah, I'll wait. Go ahead, spot it. Can you? This one. This is the imposter. This is, I mean, a third of the price of these. So, actually, no, this isn't the imposter. This is the real one. This is the imposter. So these are Odin's. These two are Odin's. That one is not an Odin by any stretch. So this is #1, so it's for thicker leather. Come on, guys. Come on. Right out of the box. And I'm not kidding. That was the #1 that I picked up. I don't have #1. So, #1. That's an Odin #4. That's for really... Yeah, Odin #4. #3. There's the #1. This is the one that I just picked up. Right... Oh, I already did that. Right out of the box. It is stupid sharp. I mean, I'm scared to say this, but I'm gonna say probably sharper than the ones I have right now. So, yeah, huge win. And I'm not gonna say it's like a name brand product, but that is I'm surprised. So this is just a computer printer cable. I need this to run through the wall to go to my printer, because every time I print an invoice, I have to take my laptop over to the printer. It's a pain in the butt. Just be nice to hit print, go over there, pick it up. What the... I bought this, huh? So, okay. Crazy about horse leather. So, I don't know. I don't remember that. What is crazy horse leather? Crazy horse leather is not horse leather, but an abbreviation for leather making process. It is a Chinese, of course it is. leather and made from yellow cow. Yeah, so it's not horse leather, right, guys? Made from yellow cowhide germ as a raw material and is made through a series of complex tanning processes. Also known as crazy cowhide or oil-soaked leather, is very popular. So I'm gonna guess that the dimensions weren't correct because I don't know why. I have to go in my my order history and see what I thought I ordered, because I mean, I could make a wallet, but okay, I got some crazy horse leather. All right, getting a little weird. Don't judge me. I don't know. Okay. Next up. Alright. So this is for my sewing machine. This is an adjustable guide. You run your material wrong there, that's going to help you get straight edges. So I'll be able to take a couple screws and screw that in. It's got a curve so that you run curves or small inside curves. Things like this you can buy. Again, they're really expensive for what I need it to do. This is super cheap and it's going to do its job. I mean, it's a pot metal piece. It's probably got lead in it. I don't know. We can test that later. I got some lead test kits. What the Jesus? Oh, there it is. But it's going to do its thing. Then, last but not least, hope this is what I think it is. Oh, right now it's not what I think it is. I don't know. I thought I ordered acrylic for my laser. That's obviously not acrylic. But yeah, let me hold on. Okay, I'm back and I've got answers. So this is shipping labels. Forgot. I was also gonna look at getting a shipping label printer. That's what I was like. What the heck is this? And that was $677 for all those. USB cord, $3.99. $4.98 for all those. I mean, they actually look pretty decent. They got good edges. $2.48 for that guy. $7.98 for the industrial. Probably never going to use. The winner of the entire show, $13.98. You could easily spend $40 on one of these. This, it said 6 by 12 inches. Thick, genuine leather is what the listing was. That's that. We won't get into it. $12.47. Review all items. Come on. Load up. God, you son of a... Waiting. Oh, I gotta log in. So, stitching pony, $20.69. The mallet, $8.46. The glass bottle wine cutter, $7.01. All this, $4.98. The 2 thread nippers, $1.79. The little tiny magnets, $1.98. The bigger pond looking ones, for whatever reason, they gave me 2 bags of them. I only ordered one, $3.99. So I got a freebie. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, they gave me 2 of them. Yeah, whatever. So you do get free stuff every once in a while. So, I mean, $35.93 was that first order. The second order, I think it was like 40. Oh no, 61. So I mean, not too terribly bad. I'm gonna admit it. So check it out if you want to. I mean, I don't have any affiliation with them. I don't have a promo code, but for small stuff like this, I've got to save money where I can. Otherwise, I'm going to have to jack my prices up, and that's not what I want to do, guys. Something's got to give. I mean, if I can buy consumables or things that I need to make my life easier, my job easier, I'm going to do it. And I'm all about supporting the USA. I'm the biggest patriot at heart, but at the end of the day, I got to put food on the table. And it is what it is at this point. I know you guys are all struggling just the same. So I also want to say we are at the cusp of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are at 988. That was a little bit this morning. So by now we could be a little bit higher. But I want to do something huge for 1,000. So get on there, hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and show this channel some love. We're doing good things, and we've got some big things coming. So like always, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about this, but try to keep it civil. I understand this stuff is not US sourced. I get it. It hurts me, but I think I've addressed that. So we'll talk to you later, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.